Right, that does need a tippy toppy too. There's no doubt about it. And that's the beauty of this machine, isn't it? Look at that. Look at you. Little tippy topper. I've got domage. I've got a good pint. Just looking at me, it's winking at me. If you were served that up in a pub, you'd be happy. Happy as Larry. And he's an happy man. Well, hello there. Perfect drafters. How are we doing? Are we good? Good. Because, people, here we are again. Yes, for another keg. Another keg review, and it's a Leffe. Gotta be happy with that. I do remember back in the day when I was mere wee little nipper. Not really a nipper, because that would be illegal for me to be drinking alcohol as a nipper. But when I started these reviews, when I had my first Leffe out of this machine, and I'm thinking it was a Leffe Blonde, I was blown away. And I do get many a comment nowadays saying, have the Perfect Draft gone a bit too mainstream? Are they just bringing out stuff that basically is going to get the many, not necessarily the few, but the many to this machine and start buying up those kegs? Well, maybe so with some of those more recent releases, but they've still got some absolute belters on there. Yes, some have gone by the wayside. I'm thinking Crew Republic. I have to mention it in every single review, just in case someone's listening and someone brings it back. Come on. I'm thinking Dark Arts, people. Another one I've mentioned so many times. Gone. High Wire. I enjoyed that. Gone. Anyway, Dykirch, Grand Cru. But like the Murphys, I'm not bitter. No, because there's still some beauties on there. There are. And this Leffe range is one of the reasons why a lot of people own this machine. Because the Leffe beers on this little beauty are belters. Now, I have got some continental friends, I have, and some that are very close to Belgium, if not in Belgium, I think. They're very close friends. Anyway, they say to me, look, they use my name and they go, look, you often go on about Leffe being absolute quality. And over here in Belgium, or where I'm from, they say, look, it's like a Peroni for you, or it's like a Madri or something like that. It's not seen as an absolute quality brand of beer. But I think it is. I love it. I love the Leffe twang. And there is definitely a Leffe twang, like I've said in all my Leffe reviews, even that Leffe Lalagra thing, yeah, which is a lager from them. It's still got a bit of a distinctive Leffe taste to it. I like it. It's a bit like Stella's got its own little unique little taste. And I like it. And I like this. And that's why I'm looking forward to this keg. Because this is Leffe Summer, or as it says on the keg, which we will see in a minute, Sommer, or something like that. Basically, it's Leffe Summer. It's coming in to the summer months. Happy days. The sun will be shining, the sky will be blue, and it'll be Big Ears' birthday. Not me, but Noddy's friend. Anyway, this I'm looking forward to. And this is almost like a little bit of a surprise for me as well, because I thought I only had 3 kegs left to review. I thought I had the 2 quacks, Quack Blonde, Quack Rouge, and the Leffe Ritual 9. When I looked back over my reviews, and also I have seen a few other people reviewing this more recently, I thought, I haven't reviewed that. I've not reviewed that Leffe Summer. I was straight onto that Perfect Draft website, still type in Beer Hook by mistake, straight on there, and I was ordering it. I thought, yes, that's just what you want. I'm not wimping out, not having the Ritual 9. Not one bit. But instead of a 9%er, I have gone for the 5.2%, which according to my kind of levelling in previous reviews is not a session beer because it's gone over the 5%. It is from the famous Leffe Brewery, it is the Leffe Summer, and it does cost you £37.90 of your finest coinage. Now, still classed as an Abbey-style beer, this is basically a bit of a fresher twist on your standard Leffe Blonde. Like I say, one of the very first kegs that are reviewed on the Perfect Draft. Yes, the Leffe Blonde, and I loved it. In fact, I'm going to go back and just have a look at what I thought about that Leffe Blonde right now. We're back in the game, people. We're back in the game. Oh, I'll tell you what. I mean, I wouldn't mind just banging a block of cheese down and having a few of these. I mean, you'll have nightmares and then a banging head in the morning. Probably not the best idea, but they go well. You know, if you're living for the moment, good. That's good. I'm well happy to be back on track because that's a lovely, lovely drink. It really is. Yeah. So that's what I thought to it. That's what I thought to that. What am I going to think to this? As usual, people, I have got some snackage. And yes, Rick Unwin, where is it? Where is it? I'm going to bring it out now. So don't always bring it out until the end. But I've got them. They're Morrison's Chinese takeaway style salt and pepper ridge cut crisps. Now I'm looking forward to this flavour. Yes, I am. I liked the others, the jalapeno ones. I've had a little bit of a swerve around having these by having that chicken skin crackling the other week. But no, I'm back on the crisps. Straighten out the bag. I'll be having you in a minute. Let's have a look at this keg. Let's do the pour. Let's bring it in. Have a look. See if we've got any bubs. Have we? I don't know. Hopefully. It's in that Leffe chalice, which is a beauty. And anyone that has watched some of the other videos where I have been pouring into this glass has absolutely heard me say you can't go wrong with it. So let's hope I don't go wrong with it. Yeah? We'll see what I get with the pour. We'll have a look at it. I'll have a sup. Before I rate it, I'll have a go at those crisps. Have a bit of a go at them. Have another little sup. Rate both the beer. Rate the crisps. Let you know what I think. Yeah? I'm looking forward to this one, people. Let's have a refreshing little twist with a Leffe Summer. Let's go. Okay then, people. There we go. There's the Leffe Beer Keg. Summer. Yeah? There it is. In that Leffe chalice, which is on the label. That's what we're going to be pouring it in, people. Yeah? Limited edition. It's a seasonal release. That's going to be a shame if it's an absolute belter. But anyway, nice yellow, summery label. Still got that stained glass window, though, in that Leffe logo. 1240. That's heritage. That's what that is. Yeah? It is 5.2%. It is a standard 6-litre keg. Let's get it back in that machine. And let's start pouring that beer. There it is, people. Okay, so let's go then, people. I've got it set to 5 degrees. I think it says something like between something like 4 and 7 as the preferred temperatures for it. I've gone for 5. Let's give it a pour. Look at you. Just look at you. Right, let's bring her in. Okay, there we go then, people. Look at that amber colour. It's an absolute beauty. Tell me that ain't quality. Let's rub a bit of that haze off the glass. Look at the beautiful, clear amber colour I've got there. Yes, that is summer in a glass. Leffe Summer. Whitehead, lovely whitehead. Like I said, you can't go wrong with this glass. Any bubs? Any bubs? There's a few slow-moving bubs there. But look, I can tell that's quality just from looking at it. Might require a little tippy-toppy too, and let's get a sup of it. Let's go. Right, that does need a tippy-toppy too. There's no doubt about it. And that's the beauty of this machine, isn't it? Look at that. Look at you. Little tippy-topper. I've got domage. I've got a good pint. Just looking at me, it's winking at me. If you were served that up in a pub, you'd be happy. Happy as Larry. And he's an happy man. Little drip. Come on, you. Beep, beep. Right. Look at that. Look at it. Right. I don't normally dip my snez in there. I don't like to. But this time I'm going to. I normally only do it with a snackage. But it's just as I poured it. I'm not going to say, oh, I can get floral notes. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say I literally can smell summer. I ain't going to say that. But what I will say is I can smell it's a Leffe. I know some people do these blind tasting tests. I might try and do one of those. But I tell you what, if only one of a blind tasting test was a Leffe, I'd pick it out without a shadow of a doubt. It's got a distinct aroma. But anyway, let's see what the taste is like. Cheers, Perfect Drafters. Let's have a go. Oh. I'll tell you, I've missed it. I've missed the Leffe. I've missed it. I have. I think that's part of doing this whole, there's a massive spider up there. I'm gonna have to kill it. It did throw me a bit, that threw me. I'll tell you, it was about that big. Yeah? Give or take. Not keen on the little 8-legged mates. I'm going to share this with some people, but not with spiders. Didn't get him though, I tell you. Didn't get it. Yeah, I kind of use my camera tripod like a spear. I even put 2 legs in, just had the one leg kind of protruding. I went like that. Didn't get it. Ran off. So anyone that's like saying, Baldy, don't kill spiders, I didn't. I tried, but I didn't. Anyway, whew, that's good. That's good. I tell you that. And I tell you that many times. I do. It's got the distinctive Leffe twang. Definitely. You've got to compare it, obviously, to the blonde. The Leffe Blonde. And it's just that bit more refreshing, I think. I think it is nice and refreshing. It's lighter. I don't think it matters if you've got it probably a few degrees colder. So therefore, you can enjoy those kind of blonde flavours that you get and the kind of Abbey style beer that is with the Leffe twang. But nice and refreshing. Bit of a lemony taste there that comes through and you just think, yeah, that's nice. Have that in the sun. Happy days. Yeah. I can see exactly why they've brewed that. You really can. I love the Leffe Blonde. Was a really nice beer. Is a really nice beer. That's good as well. Very drinkable, very quaffable. You will down this quicker than a standard Leffe Blonde. But then you can, because it is 5.2%, so that bit weaker. So happy days, I can see this has got a place, it's got a position on the Perfect Draft. No bad aftertaste. Carbonation levels are there. It's a bit, there's a few bubs on the tongue. There's a few bubs on the tongue. Not massively carbonated, not going to bloat you up like a balloon. Happy days. Nice clingage to the glass. Look at that. It tastes quality. It feels quality in the mouth. It's quality. I'm liking it. That is very drinkable. Right. Let's have some snackage, people. So here we go. Like I say, I tried the jalapeno ones the other day. These are Morrison's kind of rip-off Max Strong crisps, and I do love those Max Strong crisps. Now, if I think back to those jalapeno ones, the crunch was fantastic. Absolute beauty. A real in your mouth, you know. Even more of a crunch than the Max Strong, which takes some doing, I tell you. So we're talking from Morrison's. We are saying it is a Chinese takeaway style salt and pepper ridge cut crisp. 100% British potato. Lovely stuff. One big flavour, one big crunch. Now the jalapeno one didn't have any blurbage, none at all, and neither of these. It's a 150 gram bag, and that's pretty much all I can say about it. Yeah, apart from we're here to help, but that's Morrison's for you. Okay, let's crack in. Let's crack in. I'll just do a tip. I'll just do a tip. Right then, let's get the schnez in here. Not an overpowering smell. I mean, we are talking salt and pepper, really, in the end of the day. So the Chineseness, Chinese takeaway style salt and pepper. Right. I mean, your salt and pepper kind of what, ribs? Or salt and pepper on beef? Don't know. Keep looking up there for that spider. Let's go in. Okay. Yeah. That kind of orangey colour to it. Same as the jalapeno ones. Yeah. Yeah. The good. Quality crunch again. Lovely crunch. Oh. There's a nice black pepper kind of kick when you finish just chowing them down. Yeah, back of your tongue. There's a nice black pepper kick. What I would say is the flavour is just like kettle chips. You know, the kettle, literally the kettle kind of sea salt kettle chips. Just like that. When you're putting them in, and you kind of just slowly breathe out a little bit, you get that kind of kettle sea salt flavour. But obviously you've got the crunch because of the ridginess. The ridge cut of these crisps. You've got a crunch there. And these, like I said with the jalapeno ones, it's like they've been quadruple fried. They are crunchy. No doubt about that. I do hope they expand the range of flavours, but keep the same cooking style because they've nailed it. They really have. Yeah. I like them. I've just noticed they have got a chili rating. I think the jalapeno one had a 3 chili rating. Not absolutely certain of that. But I can tell you this one, 1 chili, mild. Yeah. So that's the rating on these. And I'd say it's about right because after you've, like I say, you get a very much that black pepper kind of taste at the back of your mouth. Once you've had a few, and just stop for a minute. Just stop. Find it so hard to stop with crisps. Really do, especially when they're half decent. Half decent. I'm firing them down. Now good. In terms of beer snackage, let's have some beer with it. Oh, it's a nice beer snack. Oh, they're a good beer snack. That salt and pepper with a beer. That's nice. But then I like a kettle chip with a beer. I do. The one thing I'd say against them is I'm not sure where the Chinese style comes in. They are very much like a salt and pepper kettle chip. The only difference is you've got the absolute crunch of these kind of ridge cut crisps. They're good. I'm a little bit disappointed there isn't a bit more of a Chinese kind of influence there. I don't know what that could have been, but It's not there. That's nice. That's good. I could get carried away, people. I could get carried away with that bag and that beer, but I'm not going to. Certainly not before I tell you my ratings. Right. For the beer, I mean, that is quaffable. And there's no two ways about it. I'm having another one after this and a few more crisps. Because I've only had, what, 1.5 left over for heaters. That's all I've had. Yeah, I even missed breakfast this morning. Yeah, it's not been a good day for the Boldy stomach. So, let's improve that situation. But what am I going to give that? I'm going to give that an 8. An 8. A very respectable 8. I think I'd have to look back, but I think I gave the Leffe Blonde a 9. So you might say to me, why, Boldy, have you dropped the score on that? And actually, given the right situation, you know, a summer beer garden, for example, and you're having a few, not just 1 or 2, this might get up to a 9. But if I'm sitting here right now, you know, and it's not quite yet summer, and I'm just going to have 1 or 2, the Leffe Blonde just has that bit more weightiness to it, that bit more of a punch to it, a few more flavours, I would say, to it than this. This is a bit lighter. Some people will prefer this for that reason. So it's hard. It's hard to actually, you know, grade between the two. But I'm going to give this an 8. It's a lovely, lovely beer. I liken it to, you know, also La Trappe, which has been on here. Not sure if it's still on here, actually. Was that discontinued? That was a beauty. Yeah, that's a shame if that one's gone. Can't remember. And it'll be interesting, actually. I'm going to go from this, because I am actually really enjoying this. I'm going to go from this to the Quack Blonde. So it'll be a nice direct comparison, that will. And I'm looking forward to that. Obviously punchier. I think that's what, 7.5%, something like that. So that will be an interesting little beauty. This reminds me a little bit of St. Frulian. Yeah, a little bit of that. But I think, again, that was higher percentage. Nice as well, though. And blonde beers. The blonde beers on here. Hey? Whew. We've enjoyed some. Gets an 8, people. Gets an 8. These, let's have one more go. I do like the crunch. Love the crunch. I'm just a bit disappointed with the lack of Chineseness about them. But a nice flavour. Very good. More pepper than salt, which surprises me. But what I'm going to say is, I'm going to give them a 7. I'm going to give them a 7. Good. Very respectable. Don't know what I did there. Very respectable. But yeah, a 7. Anyway, people. My last order did have in it a Quack Blonde, a Quack Rouge, and the Ritual 9. That Ritual 9 will wait till the end. So those kegs will be coming up, people. They will. So please do subscribe to the channel. Please do give us a like. It's always appreciated. But whatever you're doing, after that fantastic bank holiday weekend that we've just had, where we had a bit of sun, didn't we? We had a bit. Have an absolute beauty of a weekend this weekend as well, people. Have a few beers with a few mates. Enjoy whatever you're doing. Just enjoy it. Have a good time. What I'm saying to you is this. Cheers, Perfect Drafters. Have a good one. Cheers.